And on top of this actual phenomenon that we can all witness, we have the propaganda.
Every ad I see now has some kind of mixed couple of some sort. I see this being pushed everywhere. White men are made to look nerdy and stupid. They can't dance and they're so boring. But the non-white men are made to look strong, masculine, and heroic. It is no longer a good thing to have white children. They are considered boring and undiverse.
Not only do you have propaganda, which is massively anti-white, we have weaponized words. Anyone that talks about any of these topics is always called one particular word. And can you guess what that word is?
The R word.
Racist. Anytime you have propaganda and weaponized words, especially words that are supposed to set off triggers to shut you down, to keep you shut up, and we have phenomenon, we're no longer in the realm of propaganda. If you have propaganda backed up by phenomenon, we're now into warfare, psychological warfare.
Yep.
And psychological warfare is always reduced down to, you're either with us or against us. You have to have something to say when people are calling you a name, especially in a mean, malicious way. And the word racist is used as a weapon all over Western civilization. It's used to stigmatize. It's used basically to silence any opposition. And what you want to do is not be silent. So when someone calls you a racist, you just say, you're just saying it because I'm white. Anti-racism is a code word for anti-white. So when called a racist, you want to respond accordingly. You're just saying it because I'm white. Anti-racism is just a code word for anti-white. Racism only applies to white people's homes, white people's churches, white countries. It doesn't apply to anyone else. They're not trying to yell racism anywhere else. Racism is an anti-white hate slur, is really what it is. And the phenomenon in Western civilization is massive amounts of immigration. You can't debate it. You can't even talk about it, or you're a Nazi. We've all heard the words before. So we have forced immigration, forced integration, forced assimilation, and then they tell us to go about our inevitable brown future. Mm-hmm. They're doing this in white countries and only white countries. China's still going to be Chinese 50 years from now. Africa's still going to be Africa. Saudi Arabia is still going to be full of Arabs, but we're all supposed to be blended.